Unfortunately, that's not what's happening here. This is flat out murder.
I have a message for the members of the United States military. Thank you for your service to our great nation. And for those of us who served, we know that we all followed a code of conduct. And part of that code of conduct is to not lie and to accept responsibility. Unfortunately, the head of the Department of Defense, Secretary Hegseth, engaged in dishonorable conduct. He stated on national TV, quote, "I watched it live. We knew exactly who was in that boat." And instead of accepting responsibility for what happened, Hegseth chose to throw Admiral Bradley under the bus. Shame on Pete Hegseth. He is a coward. He must resign. You deserve better.
A group of bipartisan lawmakers, which included the top Democrats and Republicans from the House Intelligence and Armed Services Committees in both the House and the Senate, were shown video of the boat strike behind closed doors. After those briefings, those Democrats expressed shock at what they saw.
First of all, we need to be clear. There was no fog of war. They had a clear vision of these two people on top of what was left of their capsized boat for quite a while. Second, I saw Senator Cotton say that the two gentlemen were trying to turn their boat back up, I guess. That is patently ridiculous. That boat wasn't going anywhere.
There were two individuals clinging to flotsam. That's what there was. There wasn't weaponry of any kind. There wasn't a radio. There was no means for them to communicate other than the fact that the fire and the smoke was fairly well visible for a long distance around, but there was no radio. There's just no way to get away from the fact that the United States killed two individuals who were shipwrecked and in massive distress.
Congressman, good to see you. Thank you for being with us.
Always. Thank you. Pete Hegseth is nowhere qualified to head up this department, the most important department in the federal government, obviously the biggest, the most expensive, and has the greatest consequences. He has to go. He never ever should have been nominated, let alone confirmed by the Senate. Now, we've been dealing with drug boats for a long, long time. It's the Coast Guard's responsibility. Sometimes the Navy assists by stopping the boats. Coast Guard goes aboard those boats. Unfortunately, that's not what's happening here. This is flat out murder.